I lay awake with dreams inside of my mind, in hopes that I can see them, pray that I can reach them. God only knows about
The 2K Sports pregame show, brought to you by Kia.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. I'm joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Dr. Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Kings.
Kings play before the hometown crowd, and we've got it for you live here from Sacramento, California. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Good game here. We'll get this road trip started confidently for the Lakers. And, of course, Prez, a new phase in his career, playing today as a Sacramento King for a first time.
And as you were mentioning, I mean, that trade has this team buzzing. You can see it in the warm-up line, how loose and confident they look now with him on that roster.
And both these teams certainly jumping at the bit for tonight's game. Chris, this is a big one.
Oh, I love it. Two conference rivals looking to prove something. I mean, these are the games where you measure yourself.
Yes. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. To the paint. Randall dishes to Young. Randall kicks to Young. Now, here's Clarkson. He's guarded closely. They get it back. Now, here's Randall. 14 points from him the last game against. Dallas.
Oh, and don't forget about the heavy lifting he did on the glass all evening. He controlled the game in a number of ways. Just an unbelievable effort on the glass tonight.
And here is Prez. Jose Calderon getting his three to go. It's deflected. And now Clarkson pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Oh, that's blocked.
And you gotta respect the D. Perez just spiking the shot back thanks to that amazing reach.
The shot's good from Nance.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
Here's Prez. Larry Nance making his last shot. This one for three, and that's good. For 3 points, a shot from Prez. Prez has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Well, many expected Prez to go first overall when he entered college. Still going as high as he did in the top 5 5 says a lot for his prospects as a pro.
And often the best player out of a draft class isn't the first overall pick. That might be the case with Prez. Even though he was passed on, his potential is through the roof. He just needs to live up to it now.
The Lakers making a switch here. Huertas is checked in. Here's Prez. Here's Koufos. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not. But sure enough, they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Cold start to this game for him. A lot of his shots have been off.
Here's Calderon. Here's Young. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
I mean, they've really owned this game so far. Dominant performance all around from them.
And the Kings making a change here. Cauley Stein's checked in. Here's Prez. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Prez has got 5 more.
And Prez scores from anywhere, inside, outside. This guy does it all.
The kick out to Young. 2 on the clock. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
You know what? They're dominating on the backboard. They have controlled the paint thus far.
Yeah, they came in on a mission. Absolutely flying around the rim. Their relentlessness has been unmatched.
The Wildcat pair of Cauley Stein and Cousins are down low. Young is out there with Prez. And it's Gay in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings.
And Prez is an active player, clogging up passing lanes with his quickness. And his defensive instincts, remarkable.
And the thing about Laker fans, I mean, they've always been used to their team being the favorite to win most nights. Lately, though, it's more about the excitement that their young players bring to the game and hopefully the bright future ahead.
Well, you go around the league and talk to players, and a lot of them are in close touch with Prez. Surprising to see such a well-connected young player.
And it began with his time, I believe, playing for USA. And he's kept those relationships intact during his NBA career. Prez knows the value of reaching out to others and really just picking their brain. And that's how you shoot it from mid-range. Prez just nailing the shot with ease.
Randall against Cousins. Randall passes to Calderon. Picked by Randall. And here's Young from the arc. DeMarcus Cousins comes up with the rebound. The Kings trail by 13. Prez kicks to Cousins. Feeds it to Prez. Randall brings the double team. Gay with no one around. Hands it from downtown. Gay's got his first 3 points of the game.
What a passer. You have to commend Prez on how he whips the ball around the floor.
One item with Rudy Gay, Chris, is that he is very aware of how to take advantage of a mismatch.
And that awareness, Kev, is something that has made Gay such a reliable scorer. A lot of players have one way that they prefer to get buckets, but Gay is comfortable doing whatever it takes. He's gotten better over his career and taking what the defense gives him.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Willie Cauley Stein. Barnes comes in for Rudy Gay. And McLemore subbed in for Young. Last game for the Kings, they picked up the W against New Orleans.
Was not even close. I mean, they had points coming from all over the place.
Man, their strategy worked to perfection. Guys were getting great looks and then finishing strong.
Here is Nance, following the basket by Prez. And Nance kicks to Clarkson. And it's Russell in the corner. 3 on the clock. Randall. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Randall's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Kicks to Tolliver. It's stolen by Nance. Now, here's Clarkson, guarded by McLemore. And Russell gets it to go.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Here's Prez. Chris, as you look around the league today, who's the most entertaining player for your money to watch?
Oh, wow, that's so tough. I mean, LeBron is always entertaining because he makes his players better and gets them involved. But you look at a guy like Curry and his ball handling. You look at a guy like Kyrie Irving and the things that he can do out there. And for young guys, just look at Wiggins and Karl Anthony Towns. I mean, the things that kid can do out there, oh, man, the sky's the limit.
Well said. Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Kuvas checked in for Cousins. Caspi comes in for Anthony Tolliver. And it's a follow in for Ben McLemore. And you can see it in Prez's eyes. There is no way he's missing that three.
And when he wants to hit from deep, it's almost as if he wills it in if you let it. Oh, goodness. Wow. And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
And how about the explosiveness he shows, going from the offensive to the defensive end in a blink.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
They did a better job of getting it inside in that first. They've lost some of that physical edge here.
Mozgov, he's checked in for the Lakers. And after knee surgery in the summer of 2015, Mozgov's numbers fell off just a bit last season.
And you could tell that the Cavs weren't happy with his play. His per-minute numbers were actually not that far out of line with his career norms, but for a team gunning for a title, any slippage was cause for concern. Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion. And for a guy who was never drafted, Mozgov has carved out a nice role for himself in our league.
It's his first trip to the line.
And really, the line a season ago was just a battle for him. Just about a 72% free throw shooter.
Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Barnes. Something that can bite this Kings roster at times, Chris, is their carelessness with the ball.
Turnovers are a big problem for a lot of teams that have the youth that the Kings have. It's something that they should decrease the more this roster gets used to playing with each other. At least their turnovers come from players trying to do too much and share the ball instead of just not having their heads in the game.
And that's an exceptional slam right there. Perez just destroying the bucket with his ridiculous power.
3 seconds left. Shots good by Clarkson. Clarkson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And that's a great piece of work to get to.
And so we conclude the first half.
All right, come on, guys. Shake it off.